Hi, this is Jesse from Cobalt Credit Services, a credit repair company in Seattle, Washington. All too often, I hear people say, my credit was ruined through a divorce. And really, there's no possible way that your credit can be ruined through a divorce, but I want to tell you why. Because you are responsible for everything that's on your own credit report. When you're married, your credit report doesn't join. Any accounts that you guys have together will join on your credit report and on their credit report, but any accounts that you have individually will not go onto the other person's credit report. Now, even if a debt is said to be solely one person's in the divorce, and even if it's written out in the divorce decree, if it's reporting on your credit report and the person misses a payment, it's going to devastate your credit. And all too often, people are missing payments intentionally to try and devastate the other spouse's credit. But when that happens, it hurts you both. And late payments or accounts that are sent to collection can hurt your credit for 7 years. And if it goes to court and that company gets a judgment against you, it can hurt your credit for over 10. And it's not going to just hurt you, it's going to hurt your kids too, if you have kids. So I highly recommend that you guys work together and be a team about it and make sure you pay your bills. What I want to tell you is how to avoid credit problems before you go through a divorce or while you go through a divorce, or even avoiding them after a divorce. Number one, the first thing you want to do is you want to close joint accounts. You want to do that because those are what reports on both credit reports. Number two, you want to notify the creditors that you've had a divorce. You got to tell them, you got to call them, you need to communicate, make sure that they have all of your contact information, which is number three. Make sure that all the creditors have your updated mailing address and a current phone number for you so they can get a hold of you if anything goes wrong. Typically, they'll call before they report late on your credit, but sometimes they don't, which leads me to number four. You need to get credit monitoring. You need to check and monitor your credit every single month. I'm going to put a link below for the credit monitoring that I recommend. So I'm going to put a link down there. Go get credit monitoring. It's extremely important, and not all credit monitoring is equal. There's ones that are free. You don't want that. You need to monitor and manage all three credit bureaus, and it costs you between $20 to $40 a month, a very small cost to protect your credit. And number five is you need to make all of your payments on time. Make sure that if it's a joint account and you close it but it's not paid off yet, make the payment on time. Check on the account. Make sure your spouse made the payment. And if they don't, you make the payment. It'll save your credit, and it's going to save you a ton of headache in the long run. So I just see people be very vindictive when they go through divorce, and they try and hurt the other person's credit, and it ends up hurting you both. So follow these simple principles. If you have suffered credit problems through a divorce, feel free to reach out to myself. Our company is called Cobalt Credit Services, and there will be a link below as well. Have a great day, and I hope this helped you out in learning how to protect your credit while going through a divorce. Have a great day.